If you've been struggling to hit a PR for a month or longer and you didn't train for like 10 years prior to that, there's something really wrong, bro. Really. That's not normal. If you've been only training for a year or two and you are hitting plateaus, that's really bad. So if you are stagnating and don't know what to do, you clicked on the exact video you need. Because over my journey of 5 years of training, from 11 years old to 16 years old, I've hit around 3 plateaus. And I combined all of the knowledge that I learned from breaking those plateaus into this singular video and into just 2 easy to memorize steps. So you can literally hit PRs almost weekly like me. And I'm already into 5 years of training. So by the common knowledge, I should be normal for not making progress for a couple of months. No. So the first step, this might offend you, bro, is that you are just not training hard enough at all. Because the workout routine, the training style, the training intensity that got you here to this point just won't get you any further. That's what your body is trying to tell you when hitting a plateau. That you need to change. That you literally need to, this cringe phrase, you need to lock in. And you need to train harder and smarter to get more progress. Or you can stay mediocre, you can stay weak, you can stay at the same level you are at right now, get complacent, get comfortable and not make any more progress. So if you don't want to stay comfortable and make way more progress, here are the practical steps to train harder and smarter. The first thing we are going to go over is training smart. How do you train smart? Is that you actually learn how to design workout splits. This is really important. It took me more than like 3 or 4 years to finally learn how to design and structure my training style. And that's when I saw the most progress. So unfortunately, I still don't have the video uploaded on how exactly, no BS guide for beginners on how to structure your workout plans. I don't have it uploaded still. So what I recommend you do is that you go on YouTube, click off my YouTube video. That's how you know that I'm telling the truth. You click off my YouTube video after watching it, obviously, and you go onto YouTube and search how to design workout splits for advanced calisthenics athletes, for example. Or if you are training for strength mainly, like me, I'm not training really for size, although I'm big. You type into YouTube the best way to strategize workout splits for optimal strength, like this. But if you want a video like that from me, make sure to subscribe because the video is going to be coming out in about a week or 2. Now the second part of training smart and hard is training hard. But how do you train hard? You remember probably the first time you came into the gym and hit a good workout. It may not be even that much volume as you are doing today, but it was hard. You couldn't walk after leg day, you couldn't like feed yourself after hitting arms. You know what I mean. I had workouts like this for the first like 2 months. My body like couldn't regenerate from that much hard effort because I was really skinny. But be honest, are you having it now? This is what my first plateau was. I wasn't training hard enough. I wasn't training that I was literally sweating and had a muscle soreness the day after. You might be thinking, oh, my body is used to it. No, your body gets used to it and then you increase the load. Your body gets used to it and then you increase the load again. That's if you said that, oh, I can do 10 reps with like 20 kilograms for bicep curls, so I should just stay there. No, you increase the weight, obviously. So now you need to increase the load again and again. And after that, so if you currently are training, for example, 4 days a week, make it 5. Then if you hit another plateau, make it 6. Then make it 7. Then make it 8. And if you are training for around an hour a day, make it 1.5 hours, make it 2 hours, make it longer, make it harder. Add more sets, more volume, more sets to failure. Me currently, after 5 years of training, I train 6 to 7 times per week, 2 to 2.5 hours per day. And half of my sets are to absolute failure. So comparing to me, you train like a bitch. That's why you need to up the intensity of your training. Now, the second, more advanced part of breaking a plateau is that you need to realize that working out just isn't enough. Just going to the gym, training, then going home, eating some protein, and that's it, isn't enough at all. You need to start getting into the process of optimization. This is where most gains are at. When you literally try to optimize every single thing of your life to fit into your training, so you are a healthier and a stronger human being. Now, if you don't really know what optimizing means and what things you should optimize, I'm going to name you from the most important to not like the least important, but you should do that at the end after you have all of these things checked. The first one you need to keep in check is your sleep. I sleep for more than 9.5 hours a day. This is because I want to have optimal performance not only in my training sessions, but in my business career, which is like my YouTube channel, and also in school because I'm just 16, I'm going to school. So the more sleep you have, the better. I would start aiming for around 8 hours of sleep at first, because if you are like a degenerate, maybe you are kind of overworked, or you are not used to sleeping that long, for example, you sleep only like 6 hours a night, make it 6.5, make it 7, make it 7.5, make it 8. And continue to making your time for sleep longer and longer. Then the second thing on the list is optimizing your testosterone. This kind of goes hand in hand with sleep, but there is a ton of more things you need to optimize, because the more testosterone you have, the more muscle you are going to grow, and also the more motivation, aggression, PR, like the aggression to hit PRs, you are going to be like Larry Wheels on trend basically after you start maximizing your testosterone. I used to have like this, I would call it like wimp dick energy going into the gym, like, oh, I need to hit my workouts, do this, do that, then I can reward myself by eating something sweet, because I was stupid back then. But when I heard about testosterone optimization and gave it a try, I basically felt like my eyes were opened. That's what I'm trying to do in this video. I'm trying to tell you that there is more to working out. I'm not going to tell you exactly what to do because that video would be 16 hours long. But this video should be an eye-opener for you, that there is a bunch of more things you can do to break out of your plateau, to maximize your strength and performance. So when I discovered that, I started hitting PR after PR, gaining more and more and more muscle, being way more motivated, training harder than last time. And then we have 3 more things. You have your diet, active lifestyle, because if you are sitting on your ass all day, you are definitely not going to actually grow that much muscle, because your metabolism gets faster when you are actually moving. You are genuinely like a healthier human being, so your body likes you more and the things that you do more, so it rewards you by giving you way more muscle. And then the last thing is mental health. Because if you are kind of shitting on your mental health, you kind of feel depressed, you feel unmotivated, you are dopamine depleted, you enjoy scrolling, porn, maybe video games, all of these different boring shit. First, you don't like yourself, so you don't have motivation to go to the gym. And secondly, you are wasting your attention on these things like video games and not putting that much effort into, for example, your training or your school or your career or whatever you have. So if you want to know how to optimize your strength and performance and all of these different useful things, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I make videos like this every 3rd day. And stay tuned for the complete beginner-friendly how to exactly program your workout splits guide coming up soon. So stay tuned, make sure to like, subscribe, all of these different good things, make sure to comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.